Hey, I'm in another setting right now. This is the common area, place where I live. I have my own room. It's usually where I am. Right now I'm in the common area. Why? Because today is election day, and they've obviously got the room I'm in this room on a completely different current. As a matter of fact, something wanted me to argue with myself about minerals. That they're doing something. Somewhere somebody has a proceeding, and they just this morning engaged me in something connected to a proceeding where somebody else is a respondent. These seem to be very significant charges. And somehow, me and this person are respondents together. So, things that I'm doing today are somehow being used to assess how this person, that I understand is not from the United States originally, maybe somebody seeking asylum in the United States and may have been targeted for investigation as part of the alleged Russian hacking probe. That person and I were just removed as respondents. The problem is nobody's contacted me, told me I was personally a topic or a target for any litigation where I would be a respondent. And this happens frequently. It happens almost on a daily basis where somebody engages in a simulation of legal process. Now, there's two things about this. A, I believe I saw in legislation last year where members of Congress, who themselves were lawyers, had actually set it up that is part of what's going on with the attempt to allegedly address COVID 19 relief and other kinds of financial matters, that people are simulating that there is some sort of legal process or they're engaging people remotely and ex parte in other kinds of legal process. The thing is, they've already said, I'm not acknowledged as a lawyer. And I understand these are not for local jurisdictional situations, right? So this is completely illegal and extortionate. Because what they're trying to do is get me to agree to perform as if I'm somebody else, and it interferes with what could otherwise be the kind of relationship or conversations I could be having with that person directly, including insofar as either that person or I might need a co pro se litigant in some sort of legal proceeding of our own, right? Secondly, this is also accompanying some concern about origin and swapped identities. And so this contestation between the fact that in the room I'm in now, the minerals and the expression and tone are cruder. They're cruder. I'm more bass, I'm more bellowing. Whereas in the other room, I have a different kind of articulation, a different attenuation. And I just want you to know neither and either is not the major problem here. The major problem is why, after 4 years, is a woman of my capability constantly being altered and alternated in terms of primary source identities, while what I produce and what I am in pursuit of attempting to address gets expropriated and redelivered to other people for recharacterization. Now, I understand the person that this is a consideration of is somebody that's been in that comparable situation. I've tried to contact this person. They don't want to provide me. There's no way to find accessible publicly a way to identify this person for contact. They've done that. They've erected an electronic wall around certain people so that they cannot be identified or found. They've been doing this for years. I believe that it's been done to me in regards to other people trying to contact me, but it's certainly been done in regards to me attempting to make direct contact with other people. I'm not going to say who this person is. If I'm correct, either he already knows or the people that are trying to handle him already know how inappropriate and ineffective it's been. I already told you, my name is Charity Colleen Krause. I represent myself pro se. I did file with the Supreme Court of Texas 2017 saying I did step up to assume the duties of interim attorney general pending a provision of a list of appropriate candidates for adjutant general in order to handle the profundity of the matters at hand. Supreme Court of Texas refused to respond in an appropriate manner. Just so you know.